This is Dr. Edwin Williams. I'm a rhinoplasty specialist. I use the endonasal or closed approach for rhinoplasty, and we are New York based. One of the questions I'm often asked is, how old should someone be before they consider rhinoplasty? Whether it's a teenage girl or a boy. Oftentimes we'll see folks after they've had a trauma to their nose, and the parents come in and ask me, what age? Typically what I will say is that when the child is through their second growth spurt. Now that generally ends up being about age 15 for girls, at the youngest, and 16 or 17 for boys. Usually what I tell patients is if they are at their 90 or 95th percent of their growth, there are not going to be any more changes with the nose. The best indicator, and I usually ask this of the families, are they done going through shoes? Once they've gone through their second growth spurt and the mom says, nope, for 6 to 8 months now, he or she hasn't changed their shoe size, then they're typically okay. So again, probably the earliest age I've done in a girl, teenage girl, is maybe 14, 15, 14 at a very earliest. Boys are 15, 60, providing they're done growing. The approach I use is the endonasal approach, which I believe is at least traumatic. And just so you understand the reason for not doing things sooner. So if I see someone who's 11 or 12 and they've just broken their nose, we may set their nose, but the reason you don't want to do surgery too soon is it may affect the growth plates and the final outcome cosmetically or aesthetically. What's the cause? Sometimes parents will say, Johnny or Sue hasn't really broken their nose. We believe that there are some people that just kind of, as they go through the birth canal, have these little micro fractures in their nose, and as they grow, their nose may grow crooked, or it may be a factor of trauma on someone who's an athlete, basketball player, soccer player. The other thing I think is important is to wait until they're done with their active sports. I had a young woman once. She was going off to Cornell to compete in gymnastics, and I told the mom and dad, if she's continuing to have a very active athletic career, I would want them to hold off until she was completed with her athletic career, and indeed she came back several years later. She was a second-year medical student in Massachusetts, and we ended up doing rhinoplasty on her, because you certainly don't want to run the risk of fixing the nose and then having them come back and have a traumatic event to the nose. One question I often get asked by families is, my daughter has never really liked the shape of her nose. Should we or shouldn't we consider cosmetic rhinoplasty at the same time? In my opinion, the best thing you can do for an individual is give them one operation for their nose. So if their nose is crooked, if they're not breathing and they need a deviated septum repaired or something functional, the ideal time to take care of the cosmetic is at the same time, so that you're avoiding a second or maybe a third operation down the road. My approach to rhinoplasty is what I call leaving in the nose looking very, very natural and balanced and structural. So what we typically do is we will often take out, I call it recycling, take out cartilage that is not working well, blocking the airway, and maybe rebalancing the nose in a way that leaves our patients looking very, very natural, and also a nose that works well. So I hope I answered your questions. What's the ideal age to have rhinoplasty? How young? Can we do this in our teenage years? And I hope you found this useful.